yo. What? It's the Lace Rounds crew. What? It's the Lace Rounds crew. 1 2 1 2. What it do? It's your boy Skeeter Steve, and we are back again with my boy Dom Julio, and welcome to another episode of Lace Rounds for the culture and by the culture. And before we get into this, man, I got a special guest with us, man, all the way from NYC. My dog. Hey, when I say she out here moving and grooving, she out here moving and grooving. IG popping, TikTok popping. Content creator, Kuai, the baddest Hawaiian. What's up? How you doing? Yeah, man. So yeah, man, we got a lot in store with you guys. So man, but before we get into this, go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon. You know the Patreon is moving, giving you all that content, bonus content, and even album reviews. So if you can spend $5 at Dutch Bros, $5 at Starbucks, go ahead and support. 1 2 3 4 5. Anything you can say but the fifth. Man, though, but it is good to be back. Dom, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. I've been reading feedback from our last pod, and I feel like you was trying to mislead me. You were trying to make me think that the world was saying I was crazy. I think it was down the middle.
No, it was fair down the middle. You know, a lot of people was rocking with you, and even shout out to my boy Cash, OVO Cash, because he put up on there saying that, oh, Lacey's cooking you right now with the whole Clips thing, though. So that's my dog. Shout out to OVO Cash, and then just seeing all the other content. Shout out to my boy Chris Littles, him saying word to the point. Where they were having a rollout, because we know that was a big argument. Was this really a rollout or wasn't? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I like how everybody was very engaged on from the topics at hand, though. You know what I'm saying?
We got a lot of information on both sides. It wasn't a one-sided conversation, so I'm grateful to see that we had input on both sides of the table.
Oh no, yeah, man, absolutely.
It's so dominant on one side. It's not really a conversation, so it's good to see that. Not people want to go against the grain, but people understand both sides of bringing out a production.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. So, Kuai, how you doing? So how's been your little stay in Vegas right now? How's it been?
I'm loving Vegas.
What brought you to Vegas?
I have family out here, and I just wanted a vacation just to get away. I love the West Coast. I'm always here, so who knows? Vegas. This is my first time actually really being in Vegas, so. Well, not in, but kind of, sort of.
So being from New York, and I'm pretty sure you're into the hip-hop scene, and being from outside of Vegas, what is your views on Vegas artists and Vegas music? How do you see it from the outside? Do you know of a culture of music out here from Vegas artists?
No, and it's funny because I was just asking who are the artists out here? I don't really know too much.
Hey.
So y'all gotta put me on.
Hey, see, they gotta put their cell phone.
No, that's true.
You gotta put that work in.
Oh my God, that's a fact.
You can be loved in your city, but people gotta hear you outside of your city for you to, grow a brand.
Big fact.
You can do it at home, but you gotta be reaching outside the walls. But we don't want to dig too much into that. But that's some gem right there. You gotta start asking your friends that's outside of your city. Have you heard of me or whatever? You gotta be reaching out outside the city.
That is a fact, Jack. I mean, I say it all the time, and in regards even with us, the only way you're gonna get known to, you gotta leave the city, you gotta travel, you gotta network.
Some of your biggest artists that's from Atlanta or from LA blew in different cities. Like my favorite artist, Future, he didn't start getting on the radio blowing until he was in LA. And then he went back home and you know what I'm saying, spread the love back home, but he had to move around, and then you can bring it back to wherever you want once you got the views in your face. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got to move around, network, touch some hands.
No, yeah, absolutely, man. But I mean, when I in regards to that, when I say this one right here, jack of all trades, for real.
What's on your resume? Tell the people what you do. Promote yourself. What you do? What you got your hands on?
Okay, so first, I'm an educator. I'm a teacher. So love the kids.
What you teach? What subject you teach?
First grade.
Okay,
so
okay.
Elementary school, yeah. So I love the kids. Shout out to my kids.
Okay, our foundation, that's very important.
Definitely. Got to start from the bottom. The foundation of the kids. On the side, I do a little music. I do content, making videos.
What kind of content?
As far no, not that type of content.
Oh, you gotta be content. That's a broad word these days.
Not that type of content. Just content on topics that I'm very knowledgeable on, or just things that bother me, and just everyday stuff. So it's been going pretty well. So that's why I'm trying to get out there. I'm known on the East Coast. I'm known in LA a little bit. So I'm trying to get out here in Vegas. So yeah.
Okay.
Right, she out here moving and grooving.
Y'all take notes, y'all.
Moving and grooving. Moving and grooving.
Take notes.
Yeah, man. But, man, we got fun-filled, a lot of topics that's going on today, man, though. But first and foremost, man, we know we're in August. But before August, not too long ago, about a good week ago, we had a surprise random drop on a Monday from Tyler, the Creator.
And big numbers.
Yes.
He missed some of the most important days of your streaming week, which is the weekend when people bopping, and he did some crazy numbers dropping late like that.
No, yeah.
Love the album.
Right.
I loved it.
Oh.
I didn't have no skips. It was good from beginning to the end to me.
Oh, my God. Hell must have just frozen over. Wow.
What's he talking? What's he talking about?
Okay, so you liked it. To me, I'm going to be honest. 10 tracks, it was okay to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
I feel like if the Clips album had this production right here, if the Clips would have rapped over them same beats, I feel like then they would have had a conversation of album of the year.
But okay, that's what
I told you what my complaint was. It was production and shit like that. If they had that version of Pharrell on their shit, making hip hop sound like that, mixing their grind with a certain sound to, you know what I'm saying, and shit, I think it would have took that to the next level.
Okay, so
It turned it up.
I didn't even listen to any one of them. So.
no,
You listen to either one of them?
I listened to them, but I haven't listened to the new album.
Okay.
So this was gonna blow your mind. So this is gonna be my pros and my cons to this. Here's a pro. A lot of people don't know him. People always give me slack when I say this. I fuck with Tyler heavy. And the reason why I say Tyler is the second coming of Pharrell because he did all the production by himself on this. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
He produces throughout his albums. It's his own production.
So we can see who he's heavily inspired by.
Yes,
sure.
absolutely. So so 10 tracks. I like Big Poe with Pharrell, the opener.
And that was one of my least favorites.
You didn't like Big Poe?
It was all right. It was cool.
I enjoyed Big Poe.
After that, it just went up after that.
Okay, yeah, I didn't like the second track. But when we get to the third one, Sucker Free, and I'm going to say this, Sucker Free,
Lord.
That is my anthem for the remainder of the year. I'm that guy, just trying to get my paper. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen to
Sucker
that.
Free. That is my anthem for the remainder of the year. And then, of course, I like the single Stop Playing With Me because it gave me that old school 80s LL Cool J type vibe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I like Ring because Ring was super dope. It gives that dance feeling and the fact that he sampled Michael Jackson off the wall.
How you get that clear? What's that kind of like an interlude? It was like a minute 30.
Right, yeah, clear. And then just for me, I didn't like the other tracks. Take Care of You, where when we get to the bottom half, I wasn't really feeling it. So it's all for me out of 10, I really only fucked with about maybe 4.
Damn.
4 of them.
What?
Yeah, 4 of them.
4 songs out of 10. Wait, it's
Yeah, and the 10 is not bad because it's not bad because we're living in a day and age where it's all now you gotta catch the attention because what we said, anything past 13, you're gonna lose you're gonna lose.
We start dropping out.
You're gonna lose the audience. The only people that they make an exception for, and I hate to say this, they only make an exception for if they do a double disc, they make an exception for Future, Kendrick, Drake, and J. Cole. And I would throw Tyler in there. They'll make an exception for those 5. But anybody else, they're not making an exception for that.
But you named some goats that we want so much content from. So when they bleed us with that much content, we got to be grateful for it.
Yeah, we do.
Exactly, right.
No, we definitely
Especially
do.
K-Dog give you a double disc. Hold on, we don't know when we're gonna see this nigga again.
Right.
So we want all that content from the goats for sure.
No, yeah, and the fact that too, it debuted at number 1. But I mean, yeah, and that's dope though. But here's the part where it gets spicy, and this is why I love rap, and this is why I love fucking hip hop. So prior to that, you guys, you know, if we remember, Clips dropped on Friday. And then the Jack Boys turned around and dropped on Sunday because they were trying to step over the Clips.
Weak ass album.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
weak as hell.
Weak, trash,
That shit
like
was-
doo-doo. Doo-doo. Like,
Not
yeah.
it. That's not it.
No, yeah, it wasn't it. And so so I'm thinking I'm Tyler, so you know he just did, you know, POV with you know, with the Clips, and you know he said that like that's his favorite rap group of all time. So he probably looking at it as, oh, you trying to step on the goats? All right, I got something for you, motherfuckers.
Here we go.
I drop on Monday. I was like, oh, that's the way how you do it. That's why I'm all like, now like,
And Tyler normally got some dope ass, crazy ass, creative outroads.
yeah.
So he said, "Fuck all that. We gotta get in the game. Tag me in."
All right, and mind you, he dropped this while he's still on tour for Chromacopia.
Yeah.
Still on tour for Chromacopia. So I mean, I'm not mad at it. And not only that though too, what I can appreciate about it, he's trying to bring the dancing aspect back into the music. Because I mean, we all had these conversations where it's all like, okay, we go out, you know, to a lounge or something. Niggas is either in a section, females are in a section, or females is just dancing on females. And I said this plenty of times, like, I miss the days, broke fun days, where it's all like, you going to the store, everybody chipping in to go get a bottle, you pre-gaming in the car for about an hour. By the time you get into the spot, all you just got to do is just buy one drink, and then everybody dancing. Everybody having a good fucking time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just sucks that people don't dance no more. So I understood why he did what he did with this album. And I can respect that. But it just wasn't for me. I'm all like, from a scale 1 to 10, niggas gonna hate me for this. I give it about a 5. A 5 out of 10.
I don't think that's fair, but I can appreciate your point of view on it. You know, my problem with the Clips album was the production, and I feel like this is kind of countered that because he raps, he lyrical, like he give you them bars and he tells a story, like the song that you didn't like. You know what I'm saying? He's telling a story to a female, so I like the story of it, and then the production keeps you in there so you can groove, so you can bop and still listen to some dope ass lyrics. So I think that's the element that the Clips album that they gave me on this one. So I gave this one like a solid 8.
I'm not mad at that.
I gave it a solid 8.
I'm not mad at that. I'm definitely not mad at that. I'm not mad at
And
that.
I give it to the 7, right? So don't be saying I'm one-sided. I don't like how you try to pay me to be a trap lord, nigga.
I'm not. I wouldn't do that to you. I would never do that to you. But you know, when we go there, it's not like, I'm like what Kendrick said. If I'm going to hell, I'm taking you with me. I'm going there. All right, man. Moving on. So
Good album, though. Overall, good album.
yeah, overall though. But moving on. A lot of debate has been brewing with this too, and this was another person I just recently seen him
Oh, shit.
about a week ago at Brooklyn Bowl,
I wasn't ready
and he put on a phenomenal fucking concert, and it pretty much start the debate. And if you guys don't mind, I'm about to go ahead and pull up this quick little tweet. What was said: DJ Quick is actually who everyone thinks Dr. Dre is. And DJ Quick said, finally, someone had the balls to say it. So the question at hand, DJ Quick, Dr. Dre, who is better and why? Personally, we love Dre. Dre production, Dre's phenomenal. I mean, Dre has been in the game for like 3 fucking decades. NWA, Snoop Dogg, Death Row, Aftermath, Eminem, 50 Cent. He even had a hands on Kendrick's first early project, Good Kid, Mad City. He done his thing. But when it comes to Quick, not only he's a rapper, a phenomenal rapper at that, but his production is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah?
It's phenomenal. We're to the point where a lot of people don't realize what Quick has produced and what he has done.
Yeah.
Like for me, like what was mind blowing. Okay, we all up here, we can all agree. 50 Cent's "Get Rich or Die Trying" is a fucking
That was
classic.
my I felt so gangster listening to that.
Right. No, yeah, we can all agree on that.
Right.
And Dre had his hands on that. But what a lot of us don't know, the drum pattern and 50 Cent in the club, that belongs to DJ Quick. If I can't, that belongs to DJ Quick. So I feel like with Quick, I think he's a better producer than Dre. And for me, and the reason why I say that, because he has more range than Dre. Not only he could give you the hip hop shit, but he could turn around and give you the R&B shit too as well. Like when he did All I Want Is You with Raphael Sadiq and Q-Tip. That Let's Get Involved from Meet the PJs, because we know that was a classic like in the 90s. And then just the shit too that like the classic joint that he did was Sugar Free too. So I mean, yeah. So when we look at these debates, man, and you know, when we're mentioning him, and then not only that though too, we get it. We get a lot of diss records though, but this is another thing that what Quick has done. What motherfucker you know who gets on stage, perform the diss record, but while he's performing the diss record, he's looking right at the nigga he is dissing.
Shit, that's what got a little flipping T.I. into the shit at the awards.
So I feel like when it comes down to this, it's like, do we really make comparison? Because when it really comes down to it, Dre, talented, has an ear for music. Of course, we know that. But then Quick, he's underrated. He's pretty consistent too. And that's the main thing I was going to bring up. Excellent live performer. But with Dre, not to say he's not a good live performer, but they have their strengths in different areas.
Yes.
So, I mean, nowadays when we're comparing, are we really comparing, or you get what I'm saying? Like what I'm trying to say? But
I see Dre more of like an engineer.
Right,
or
that's
like
how
a
I look at
conductor.
him.
Because he'll see a beat here, hear how a beat wants to sound, so he would invite certain people to the studio to create that sound. So he probably was in the club, had an idea for it. All right, I see Quick on this. So he brought somebody who know that's probably better at drums, better at XYZ to make the record what it was. So he can see the production like on a yay level. You know what I'm saying? Like see it, then like, all right, let me add this and this and that to it to make it dope. Versus Quick, he gonna get in the studio and play all them shits himself and make it something dope by itself. So I think Dre's probably like more of a like conductor to make the shit a dope ass beat. And Quick, you know, he have his specialties on making a project dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think they attack production in two different ways.
Agreed.
They're on two different levels with it.
I agree, 100%.
Definitely. And then just and how, from what I seen when Quick was on the stage doing his thing, he said how he met Dre. He met Dre through Snoop, because Snoop was telling Dre, he was like, hey man, like you need to rock with Cuz out here doing X, Y, and Z, Cuz out here making crazy beats, you know Snoop Lil Angle, Cuz.
Who went? All right, so who went in the verses? They got 10 records, whether they rapping on them or producing on them. You got 10 Dre, 10 Quick. Who come out on top?
Ooh, that's hard.
Okay. Damn.
That's hard.
They can both play Mariah Carey records. It's like they test a lot of the same artists, so it comes to who had the bigger records.
Jesus.
Because they both didn't collaborate with everybody in the industry. They both got them accolades, but who has the harder records around the industry if you gave them 10 versus 10? And I personally think Dre.
Is it Dre?
I think Dre would come out on top if you gave it 10 versus 10 on the higher impact records.
Because he had NWA, he had like some good big hits. And the only thing with Quick, like I was saying, he's underrated, unfortunately. So he's not so much mainstream.
On the underground side of it.
Right. So that's why it's like, how can we?
But are we going to grade impact or going to grade talent? That's where it comes hard for rappers. You got to apply that same shit to producers. When it comes to
impact.
What you look? I know he looking up something. What you looking up?
Dre got the impact.
Bro, golly.
If you want to think about it from that aspect, like, okay, if we were to compare it to like NBA, right? I would say Dre is like the Michael Jordan in a sense, because he had like a global impact. And
right.
Okay.
We could say Quick might be like an Iverson because of skills and the.
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I see where you're going with it.
Yeah.
It kind of comes to you like what you like.
Right. I'm gonna have. I know I get in, and I know I'm about to get beat up for this stuff, but fuck it. I'm gonna call it what it is. I'm going with Quick. I'm going with Quick because Quick, like what you said, Quick got them underrated bops, and if you play it too as well, the same way people know Dre, they're gonna know Quick. Like literally, literally right now, they got a whole line dance for "All I Really Want Is You." Like they literally everybody on with the joint with Raphael Sadiq, Snoop Dogg, and Q-Tip. And and DJ Quick, he produced that.
There's a lot of Quick records that didn't get
they didn't get the flourish, and I'm with y'all on that. He got a lot of records that didn't get the flourish. So, but when you turn them motherfuckers on,
if you gave some of them records the same push as some of the Dre records, then then we wouldn't know what to what to like. Because a lot of shit, you was like, oh, Quick did some on that. You wouldn't even know because it didn't get that backing behind it like Dre shit.
That is true.
No, yeah, but it's just all like for me, like just really like when he was on the stage and when he played If I Can't and he stopped it, he was like, I did the production for this. I'm all like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, really? Like, literally blew my mind. And then just not only that, though, too, the reason why I give Quick a little bit of the edge, too, a lot of people don't know. He did some production on All Eyes on Me, too, as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, Dre got Pac, too.
Yeah, this is true, but that was just only one though. California Love, and don't get me wrong, it is a banger. California Love is a banger.
Right. I think you can stop the conversation after that one.
It's a banger though. But when you turn around, you got Hearts of Man right on there. You know what I'm saying? Only God Could Judge Me.
Yeah,
he got some. Them B-side cuts was fire too on All Eyes on Me.
For sure.
Quick ain't no slouch
whatsoever.
Very consistent.
Yeah, man. But I think yeah.
And if you look at Quick's discography, it starts from like 95, 96 to this day.
No, even it goes early back, like 90, 91. Like like when West Coast was like really, really beginning, and he was in the trenches. Like right after Ice-T and NWA, again, here comes Quick, here comes Compton Most Wanted, here comes South Central Cartel. Right after NWA and Ice-T, so like he was in the early days, and he got that cult classic. Born and Raised in Compton, Tonight. Everybody knows Tonight. Like that's a like a low key old school West Coast anthem.
It's getting sampled to this day.
Yeah, the same way people know Nothing But a G Thing, they're gonna know Tonight.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Man, so I know right now it's a 2-1 because I know you went with Dre. Dre.
But in a way, like I was saying, like, it's like we can't not say we can't compare, but it's like they're in two separate lanes. So that's how I feel. But Quick, like I said, if you want to talk about new generation, maybe
Dre like Mr. Miyagi.
Right, like that's what I'm saying. Like he did this already. You feel what I'm saying? And he's done impact and influenced many people. And Quick, I'm pretty sure is one of them. And he's doing his own thing. So that's why I'm like comparison. I don't know if I could compare. But they both doing their thing though. So shouts to Quick.
Oh yeah. So y'all let us know in them comments, man. Who y'all taking? Are y'all taking Dr. Dre? Or y'all taking DJ Quick? That's what I want to know because this has really been a huge little argument out here, and I need to know in them comments which one are y'all taking, like for real, because they're both iconic, they're both GOATs, and if I look at this too, I'll even throw and even say this: Dre is more so Michael, and Quick is Prince.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can see that though, but moving along. 2025 has been a great year in rap. And not only that, though, what's the crazy part? You got all the rappers in their 30s doing it. You even got the rappers in their 40s and even early 50s doing it. So,
on tour.
Yes, on tour and everything. So, the question at hand, is older rappers a little bit better than these younger rappers? Because, we got the younger rappers because we just recently saw the 2025 freshman list, Yeet, Ion, all these new rappers, but also too the problem at hand, they're not selling out tours or none of that. And it's like mostly like when you're looking at a tour, it's like the rappers in their 30s and 40s and even 50s, like they the hot commodities right now. Like really, when you really break down and look at everybody in their age bracket, it's crazy. Dirk is in it and it's in his 30s. Chief Keef is in his 30s. Offset and Quavo in their 30s. Kendrick's late 30s. Cole late 30s. Drake late 30s. Clips 40s and 50s. Wu-Tang in their 50s. Snoop in his 50s. 2 Chainz in his 40s. Future in his 40s. So like, what is going on? Cause remember they always used to tell us when we was younger, rap is a young man's game though, but I think that's not the case in this climate right now.
So my intake on it is, once again, like I said earlier about comparison. So when it comes down to the new rappers, I would say as far as, okay, so now we have a lot of mainstreams where they can stream their music. The versatility, the production is better now. But now with the old school rappers, if we're talking about lyrics, wordplay, originality, so it's back to the same thing about comparing. I feel like the old school rappers, the foundation and the groundwork for the new school rappers, but at the same time, they're doing their thing too. But honestly, we got to get some more lyrics, people, because I don't know what's going on with the lyrics. I need to hear more wordplay. Like, it's giving pre-K sometimes.
Hey, y'all hear this? Hold on. Stop that real quick. Y'all hear this? This is coming from a woman.
Hey.
This is coming from a woman.
This ain't coming from us.
This ain't coming from us. This is coming from a woman. All y'all try to say, like, the ladies don't be into the lyrics. The devil is a lie.
Tell me a story. Like Slick Rick? What? I love storytelling. The song. Let me hear the song and visualize what's going on.
Like, take me there. Let me understand it. Yeah.
And a lot of the old school, a lot of the music from back then, I feel like the frequency was a lot better as well. So, like I said, it goes hand in hand. But like I said, I'm not knocking the new school because they're doing their thing. Like I said, as far as production, especially production, look at videos now and look at videos back then.
Sure.
Like I said, as far as getting on the mainstream and whatnot, we have more of that now. So look how a lot of the old school songs now, these new generation now, they know these songs because of TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times they didn't know any of these songs, especially Tupac. What was the song?
How do you want it? Yeah. How do you want it?
They didn't know that,
right?
But so, like I said, it goes hand in hand because now we're kind of helping out the old school too, because now we're kind of bringing them in. So the new school could get a whiff of them. And like I said, at the same time, new school kind of did the groundwork. I mean, the old school did the groundwork for the new school. So that's my opinion. I
really feel like hip-hop music in general has been dead for a long-ass time. And I feel like it being dead for so damn long, that gives the leeway for us to like the old rappers, because that brings back, when's the last time we had a real hit classic since before Not Like Us? That really was there for more than one summer that we really still bop to. Give us one of the young rappers that made a hit to the point where they'll have to drop an album 4 times a fucking year. Give me the last hit you got before Not Like Us. I feel like the young rappers and even the old rappers that making the songs now, they're not making them songs that stick longer than a few months. So that's what brings us back to the old classic and hits from the old rappers.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, so I just feel like we ain't heard nothing special because of the new generation of everybody getting the mic in the closet making some shit.
In the yes. Thank you.
You said in the closet.
Pumping 1,000 records, hoping something stick.
I be so sick.
That part.
I get that it takes just that one record to change your life, so you're gonna keep recording, dropping shit to that one stick, but you got to put something into these records.
Yes.
Right.
Before it to have a chance to stick. I know you got some of those songs that sound like dumb songs that's popping, but they still had a sense of organic to it, to being themselves and telling their story in a way.
Right.
Like Yachty.
Yeah.
Cole like October, whatever the fuck it was, the song that blew him up. Goofy ass song, but that's real to his to his reason. Like, it's cold as fuck era. This is a song that we can sing while we cold as fuck, just having fun with my friends.
Right.
But when it's still a dope ass song, you know what I'm saying? Overall, although it sounds dumb, but that was a hit for his generation. You know what I'm saying? But
y'all cooking right now. Both of y'all cooking right now.
We haven't had no music that move us. That's why Michael Jackson is still gonna be so fucking great, because we still haven't heard or seen a presence around something like that since fucking Chris Brown. So that's why Chris Brown is what he is.
No, that's a fact. And even with a few songs that, like, you know, I'm not gonna slander all of them though, but I mean there are a few like right now, because even in my opinion, people might think I'm being biased. So, but honestly, like even just right now, I think actually like the song like that got the summer moving right now. It's that dude from Cali, Chef Eam, that Gang Gang song. Bro,
Yeah.
bro, I'm gonna tell you that song is so fucking big. The job where I work at with my teenagers, and every time when we go out, they always want me to put that song on.
But guess why? TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah,
Yeah.
TikTok did that.
yeah. No, that's a fact. No, that's a super fact. And then just not only that though too, I just feel like with a lot of the newer artists, their work ethic is very lazy.
Yes.
It's super lazy.
No artist development.
No, yeah, even just
gonna take it as you want.
right, like just even just right now, like, and I'm just gonna say it, that Jello album, that Jello Ball album,
That shit was terrible.
trash,
Terrible.
trash.
Jello Ball.
Ball, when he came out with that song, I might swerve in a corner.
Oh, that guy. Oh, yeah,
yeah. But when he dropped the album,
That was-
not it.
And see, that's the problem too. That.
We listened to that album off of one lucky ass song.
Yeah.
So we were expecting something from a whole album.
Yeah, and when we got to it, like that one.
He dropped 2 singles right after it. Those
And
2
those
singles was
two-
ass too.
yeah, they didn't
So
do
we didn't even have no reason to even listen to the album.
No, yeah, there wasn't, and it's just like,
I
and,
didn't even know he dropped the album.
That shit
Right.
went, that motherfucker went dogwood.
he said it went dogwood. You funny. No, but it just goes back to like what we're saying. Even just like, you know, with the Jack Boys. Like granted, the Jack Boys, and we said this earlier this year. Okay, Jack Boys did 251K, which is phenomenal. That is great
That's a
numbers.
great number.
But when you're critiquing the album, a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people gave it a 4 or a 5 out of 10.
Yikes.
Yeah. And the album was too long, 21 tracks. A lot of people didn't.
21 tracks?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it, and it didn't catch that. To me, in my opinion, it didn't catch the attention span. Just like this week, Yeet had dropped an album. Now I don't know what Yeet is going to do though, but it's just all like one of those scenes where it's all like, okay, like I'm looking who dropped on Friday. I didn't even know he had an album dropping. And then now I'm gonna say this: all y'all owe Tyler the Creator an apology. He was right about that white boy. Yeah, he's a terrible rapper too. Yeah,
I ain't going for it. That white boy can rap.
no, he can't.
That white boy can spit.
I'm
I
like I'm
ain't
DJ
going for
Khaled.
it.
We the best. No, terrible, bro.
So you gonna judge him off of freshman freestyle?
No, but even prior before that, bro, like he's terrible.
We got some dope young niggas who got a dope ass career now that did terrible in their freshman freestyle.
Bro, what? You a motherfucking lie. Because if we go all the way back from like 2010 all the way to at least the cutoff 14, 15, all those rappers on the freshman from the blog era was legit, and you know it. Come on, bro, don't do that.
You can give me 1 year, but I can name a few rappers who kind of stumbled up, didn't do the greatest on it.
Well, it was one.
Hard as
I would say every year it was one that didn't do great. But when you're looking at that list from the blog era, Mac Miller did numbers, Dom Kennedy did numbers, Nipsey did numbers, Cole, Soul, Kendrick, Drake, Big Mill, Big Sean, they all did numbers. And it was like the one or two that we was all like, okay, they were trash. Like, I wasn't a huge fan of Troy Ave. I didn't like Troy Ave.
His freestyle wasn't that great?
Yeah, Troy Ave wasn't dope. Who else made that? Then who was it? Lil Chucky. It was somebody else from Young Money.
Lil Twist.
Yeah, Lil Twist. Trash.
But he's never had that type of.
So, do you think that some artists are not freestyle, like, you know, freestyle?
Yeah, none of them niggas freestyling. Ain't nobody They gave you a date. You wrote until the end.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Ain't nothing freestyling. No.
I was gonna say maybe some artists are not freestyle artists, but
Red rose, white ceilings. Shit. Fuck you talking about?
Oh my God! Come on, bro.
Shit.
The game slander.
damn.
Nah, No, they writing.
That's a fact. though.
But if you writing, you better come with that shit.
If you're writing,
you better come with that shit. If you write, that come with your time. You're putting that shit together here.
Just freestyling.
No, them niggas writing, and it's coming out to be ass. If you write, then it's ass. Like okay, you a punching rapper.
Can't
punch in live, young man.
You definitely can't though. But I mean, just where we're seeing the climate is changing. I'm here for it. Like I'm definitely here for it. And not only that though, too. I'm hoping that gives these young rappers to go back and study these people. These people that we admire.
They
got to.
They don't care about none of that. They trying to get.
They not doing that.
Bro, they just trying to get enough notoriety so they can drop a single and get a deal real quick. And get that bag from a deal. They cool.
Most of them are just
they
making
want
songs
that quick bag so they can buy them a chain. They don't care about the art of it.
I'm just saying.
Don't get me wrong. They love music. Don't get me wrong. But they want to make bread off of it. So
and I get it though. But you have some that
don't
really
care about being the best.
But you do have some that really like to study. I mean, despite how y'all feel, I'm not a huge fan of NBA YoungBoy.
I'm on the masses.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the masses.
The masses. I'm not a huge NBA YoungBoy fan, but what I can respect, the fact that he said Kendrick is his favorite. Okay, I can respect that. I don't like your music, but I can respect, and that lets me know you out here really trying to study. You really out here trying to do your homework. So I can respect that. But the ones that's not trying to do their homework, come on, bruh. Come on, man. If you're not, to me, I just feel like if you're not studying, you're gonna fail every time, and you're not even gonna make 10 years. That's how I feel about it. You're not gonna make 10 years. Prime example. I know people might get on me. This might be some New York slander, but I'm not a huge fan of Ice Spice. I'm not.
We're not either.
Wow.
We're not either.
She cool.
As a person who, like I said, who actually makes music and raps, her lyrics are horrible. See, the thing about female rappers, and this is why I try, like, most of my one song that I have, it's lyrics. With her, it's more of an image thing. It's just how she looks. She gets up there.
She has some clout in her neighborhood, and then she decides to rap. That's it. She has some clout in the neighborhood, and decides to put some words together. That's
really it. What was her thing? I forgot this.
Now if you got some clout, you got some notoriety, rap.
Put out something. That's really how they do it. Yeah.
Right.
I got a name, rap.
No,
I'm gonna turn it into something. People gonna tune in because of my name, so I'm gonna rap.
Right, and to me,
there's other content you can do.
And to me, that's the reason why too. Now, and to me, it was so crazy. Just like when last year came around, and when Doechii came out, and I actually like Doechii because Doechii could really rap, and just to see people on Twitter saying, "Oh, she makes slave music, she makes Harriet Tubman music," that was wicked.
Let me tell you something.
Kendrick had to hear the same shit.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Yeah.
Another thing, your PR team, Ice Spice PR team is on point. This is why she's in a lot of things. It's not because she's talented, and this is no hate. This is just the truth. They have her, and so I think she did a collab with, I forgot who it was, but did she deserve that? No. Yeah. But it's how she's being placed.
Her PR team understands. Her PR team understands her audience, and they keep her within her audience, keep her within her square.
Right, but this is a problem that I have about even with that though too. So like,
everybody's not gonna have that Kendrick reach.
No, they're not gonna.
And play your shit.
Right.
And look, you want to laugh? Guess what?
You got role players in this shit.
No, yeah, you want to laugh? You want to laugh right now? You too?
Yeah.
Guess what her favorite album is? Y'all are going to fucking laugh, bro. Her favorite album is Kendrick Lamar To Pimp a Butterfly.
Ice Spice?
Yes.
And that's fine, but everybody not gonna be Kendrick. Everybody don't have the skill set. Everybody don't have the likeness to be that.
Right. But that's crazy to hear that that's her favorite album.
You can study Kendrick all day long, listen to him walking to school, going to sleep. That don't mean you're gonna wake up one day with that ability.
And remember what I was telling you?
You can work all damn day.
Yeah.
Down to people using metaphors.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't understand that. This is why it's like they dumb down a lot of the music because it's like, what is he talking about? And I feel like with Kendrick, I feel like he was misunderstood in the beginning, especially on the East Coast.
Right.
Because it was just more like, I don't know how to explain. But as a person, like I said, who likes lyrics,
Close to the mic.
I'm deaf, huh?
Yeah, close to the mic.
As a person who likes lyrics,
Uh-huh.
I fucks with Kendrick because I understand what he's saying. But those who don't get it, of course, they're not gonna like him. That's how I see it.
No, absolutely. No, absolutely. But more of the story is, man, you young rappers up there, man, y'all need to step y'all game up because the older niggas whooping y'all asses right now. Or how they say in California, they whooping feet right now.
Well, y'all young niggas, y'all know how to rap. Y'all talented. Y'all rap y'all ass off, but y'all need to put more time into understanding how to make a dope song. If y'all make doper songs, that's gonna give y'all a break on dropping all these goddamn albums.
That's a
It's not making
fact.
one single and then dropping a whole album. Back in the days, they used to have like 4 or 5 singles where you would want to buy the album.
Yeah, half
and
of them.
then-
Yeah, half the album.
Right.
And that's how people have people like Michael Jackson, the whole damn album platinum, every single one platinum, everyone was a fucking hit.
No, that's a fact. All right, moving on, man. Before we close up out of here, got one more topic, because now we done seen that, and yeah, a lot of you niggas owe me a motherfucking apology.
Here you go.
Yes.
This nigga want to apologize every episode.
Oh yes, I do.
He wants y'all to say sorry
I do.
every episode.
I do because look, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm looking in the camera. The way you niggas and I fuck with him heavy, but the way y'all gassed up Joey Badass was fucking blasphemy.
No, but-
and now we're seeing the drama behind it because now he done did all of this, and now he went on Instagram Live and said his album got pushed back.
Who the fuck was hyping up Joey Badass?
Bro, everybody. When Joey had went blow for blow with Ray Vaughn, and then now they turned that into Joey Badass versus the whole West Coast, and that wasn't even a thing.
I did see that.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing.
I didn't see nobody like jump in the rap with Joey Badass, so I'm trying to understand who's hyping this nigga up.
So a few people from the East Coast did. Jadakiss son did, and I already got on him because I'm waiting for that apology from that motherfucker too, because that motherfucker said Kendrick only made B-side cuts. Yeah, so whenever I see you, J1, yeah, bro, we gonna have that conversation. Yeah, J1 got in the ring. Kai Cash from Generation Now got in the ring. His rebuttal was dope. Loaded Lust got in the ring too as well. So it wasn't really Joey out here by himself. To me, I just felt like it was an East Coast, West Coast lyrical warfare sparring.
Okay.
Yeah, so my thing is too, not only he was upset at Columbia, but I even look at it from the standpoint, from the last album he dropped back in 2022, which was 2000, he only did 22,000. 22,000. So the question at hand, this is what I pose. Can conscious rappers make bops? And I'm going to say yes, because we seen it through history. And what I mean by history, we could go all the way back from like songs like what Kuai just mentioned, Slick Rick. Slick Rick was a lyrical rapper, but he had bops. Tribe Called Quest, they had bops. Mos Def, to me, Miss Fat Booty, ultimate bop. He is a conscious rapper with the ultimate bop. Your boy from the Shy, Common had bops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mos Def had Lupe. They are conscious rappers that had bops. So
I mean, I think Kendrick kind of proved that during the rap beef.
yes, absolutely.
He proved that, like, they're all slavery, you ain't trying to hear that, boom, not like us.
Right.
That nigga's quiet in their house looking out the window.
Absolutely. So to me, I feel like conscious rappers can make bops, but it's just you gotta get with that right person. And to me, this is not taking nothing from Joey. Am I a fan of Joey? Yes, absolutely. But I said this time and time again. What holds him back? Joey doesn't have a bop. I feel like you're being a conscious rapper, you gotta have a bop. And if you don't have a bop, you're not gonna cross over. Like you're not gonna cross over none whatsoever. Cause I just felt like, okay, like you did this whole battle rap thing. After when the whole Kendrick thing was over with, you come out with the line, oh, too much West Coast dick licking. So I see what you was doing earlier this year. But I see what you was trying to do.
And then after that, you gotta drop that bop.
Right.
He didn't have that bop to drop after that.
Right.
You gotta have a bop after that.
Right. And so you did this whole build up.
Nigga, Drake trying to find that bop. He ain't get it. He trying to find that bop, nigga.
Yeah. So you did this whole build up to now the record label is holding you hostage, which I could understand his frustration, but also too, if I was in the label too, I'm looking at it as like, Joey, okay, you did these interviews, you did the whole battle with Ray Vaughn and everything, you had got some steams, but this goes back to like what Domino said. You ain't got no bop, bro. You ain't come out with no bop. None.
Steve, we seen this over and over. Y'all know how this go. When that steam blew over, they leaked my album. I got to push it back.
Oh shit!
They lose the steam. They see it didn't do what they thought it was gonna do. Now, oh, the album leak. Oh, the label fucking with the budget. Oh, we got to put your album back. That's all. That's just another one out there bad because he lost steam.
Yeah.
It didn't do what he thought it was gonna do.
No, yeah,
And he based his whole outroll on that.
no, yeah, that and maybe they're not 100% sold on him. Cause I mean, with the last album, you only did 22,000. I wouldn't be sold on you either.
Bro, that's what they care about, them numbers.
Yeah, at the end of the day, people, despite how y'all feel, they care about the numbers. Whether if you have a label or not, niggas care about the numbers.
And that's what the lawsuit is about with Drake and them, to be real, because he wanted a certain number to re-sign or whatever. They're like, look, the numbers declined. The numbers ain't doing that. We can't pay you that for these type of numbers. We'll give you this. But that's why social media is the way it is now, because now people doing all these stunts, making these fake beats and all that for the social media clout, hoping that translate over to their album.
Yeah.
So that's what gave reality shows and shit a big leg to stand on.
Oh, you cooking.
Because people not just consuming just music no more. Now you got to have a controversy, have XYZ going on. And, all right, let me drop an album. Hopefully that bleeds over here. You know?
That's
and the music, nigga, the labels and them doing so bad. When we came up, when have they ever counted merch as album sales?
Hey, you cooking, bro.
This is why a lot of them be broke.
Bro, you can go on tour. Your shirt is counted as album sales. That show you how bad the music is. Niggas ain't dropping that.
The
numbers ain't what they used to be.
That's a fact.
All right, Joey, maybe you gotta stick to power. And you know what? Maybe, like you were just saying, maybe he thought because he's doing power, this would transition into his music. And
I think it.
So Joey,
I you know what? And I think what screwed him was the timing. Like, you also got to play that into timing. So if you're trying to hold power, going to push over to your music, that shit should have been dropping during power, like when it was popping, when they premiered you. When you had a big face in it, you should have been active within the music, bringing that to that. Popped out with a new girl, whatever it is. But he lost that momentum.
No, yeah, he did, because I mean, you got to think. Okay, the West Coast dick licking line, it gained some traction, and then the fires in California happened, put it on pause, and then when they did that whole Red Bull shit with him, Big Sean, and Absol, he fired off back, and that's what really sparked the whole little battle between him and Ray Vaughn, though. But I just feel like one person capitalized and one didn't. And Ray Vaughn, he definitely capitalized. Ray Vaughn capitalized so much, he ended up getting a record deal from RCA.
really?
Yes, like for real. And he did it right, because I mean, like, even like when you go back and listen to his diss records, and even when he did Whole Era is a bop. People fucked with Whole Era.
See, Joey, he needs somebody like me on his management, on his label side, because I would have had him do some shit like Troll the West. I would have had him do an album sound like a West Coast album with West Coast producers.
Right.
I would have came that way.
That would have been fire.
I would have made him try to make himself sound like a West Coast rapper and kind of trolled him a little bit. That would have brought, you know what I'm saying, but still rap, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and he tried
some shit like that. I thought that would have translated, like, made you listen to it a bit more, you know what I'm saying?
Right, and he tried a little bit when he was trying to, like, you know, create the whole fake little narrative with the whole TDEE shit. Like, that didn't work. Like, that wasn't believable, bro. I'm all like, I wasn't sold on that shit, bro. Yes, do you have a relationship with them? Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna knock that, but for you to try to say, like, try to do like what Pac did, do you believe in God, believe in Death Row East? But he tried to spin it, try to say, believe in TDE East. Nigga, that wasn't believable, bro.
Yeah.
That was not believable. So, like, we gotta stop it, man. But just going back to, like, what we're saying, like, between both of y'all named, like, a lot of these conscious rappers that really got bops, and it's just all like he need one of those, like he need to step outside the rim, like kind of like a few years back when J. Cole did the song with Young Thug, or even how about when Kendrick did King's Dead with Future. I mean, with Future. Yeah, and I want to believe Mike Will made that beat for him too. Yeah, he was on it. So it's all like, you know, get with one of the trap producers, man. Step outside your element. Don't get me wrong, we think you're dope though, but bro, like, it's 2025 and a lot of niggas is not really trying to hear the boom bap sound right now.
Shoot, maybe he should collab with the West Coast
Yeah.
artists.
But maybe he got too much. Maybe he got too much pride to do that because of the shit he was talking about with the West. If you're trying to make it, if you're trying to make it an East versus West shit, don't be using my West Coast producers. Get your ass over there with the Alchemist.
And here's the crazy part: why we're sitting up here laughing though too. Alchemist is from the West Coast.
But he made them boom clap ass beats. I don't give a fuck.
But I fuck with Alchemist though.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not his big. The biggest time I was a fan of his was when he made that album for Mobb Deep. When Mobb Deep was fucking with 50 and them. Album, that was.
But here's the thing though, this is the same man.
Outside of that,
bro, come on now. So look, I'm gonna ask both of y'all. So look, so we not fucking with Jadakiss. We gonna make it. Alchemist did that.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. Come on, man.
But how much? How many times he give us that feel?
And this is the same.
That soul
right.
that he don't. Right.
And mind you, this is the same nigga who gave us Meet the Grams. He gave us Meet the Grams.
Cool.
I fuck with Meet the Grams though.
I fuck with it. It's cool. It's cool. But like, he don't come with that single.
Man, you tripping.
Enough for me.
Man, you tripping. I fuck with
I'm
Alchemist.
not a fan of his sounds, bro.
Man, and he just did Freddie Games.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
Let me go on your laptop. Let me put some sounds in there. Let me put some loops in there. And make some beats off some loops. I'm gonna put in that motherfucker. Then we can build a relationship.
And don't worry, next episode we're gonna cover that though, because I mean,
real quick before we get out of here, I was on Twitter before we started this. I want to see what you thought about this.
What?
Jay-Z versus 50 in the verses. 10 records.
Oh, Jay-Z is washing him.
Washing?
Jay-Z is washing 50.
Washing? Come on, New York.
Ooh,
come on.
Shit.
I mean, come on, bro.
Come on, all right. 50 Cent had Richard Die Trying.
You can do a 10 off of that fucking album. You can do a 10 off of that album.
You liked the Massacre? I didn't like the Massacre. People hate me when
that did better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
That's what I'm about to say.
Massacre is trash to me.
That did better than Get Rich. That was Baltimore Love Song. That song, that's story, bro.
But you need me. Can you see? And it's so dope about that, because at first I'm like, is he talking about a girl? But he's talking about drugs.
He's talking about drugs.
So the way
but then he also was talking about his mom with the drugs. Like it's
man, we not
don't step on 50 like that.
No, bro, no, we not gonna do it, because the same way y'all could go to Get Rich, like my nigga, I could play the whole Black album. The Black album got bops. Black album got, bro, come on, bro. 99 Problems. Dirt Off Your Shoulder.
You can pick.
Change Clothes. Come on, December 4th. What are we talking about?
We talking about Many Men. We talking about PIMP. We talking about I'm supposed to die tonight.
And bro, and then
the Ghetto Quran.
Okay, you could go to that. You could go to that. I could go to Give It To Me, give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, gushy. So H to the is O, B to the is A.
Okay.
Come on, bro. We love girls. I do adore. What are we talking about? Come on, man.
50 Cent. Around when did he put out Get Rich or Die Trying?
03? Yeah.
So
03.
around 03, that's when he really changed the sound of music. I feel like, and when it comes down to like, because it goes back to the same thing like I was saying earlier about comparison.
Mm-hmm.
Because they both, Reasonable Doubt, that was an excellent album with Jay-Z, and then 50 Cent had his album as well. But I feel like 50 Cent, he kind of did a little twist. He kind of shifted things a little bit. Yeah, so that's why I think.
I think it's a fair comparison because they both had a clout, and I think making music-wise, they kind of cut off around the same time.
Yes.
So it's not like one career was really longer than the other. So I think their reign was somewhat the same. As far as we're not talking about the impact of people listening to the records.
I can't believe both of y'all
years
doing this right now.
And now they two businessmen doing their thing. So it's like, but it's hard.
No, it's not. It's not hard. It is not. Both of y'all are tweaking right now.
You named 5-6 records,
bro. I just did. And I gave you 5-6, bro. And I ain't even going to the. And this is my thing too. And I tell people like Reasonable Doubt. I give Reasonable Doubt, but Reasonable Doubt was not a classic overnight. We need to stop that conversation too right now. It was not a classic when it came out in '96. So yeah, we're gonna stop that right now. I tell people that.
We're talking about the amount of records. We're not talking about how long does songs resonate.
Okay, no, yeah, but okay though. Like I didn't even get into the Hard Knock Life Volume 2 bag. I didn't even get into the Dynasty Rock La Familia bag. I ain't even get into the American Gangster and Blueprint 3 bag again.
You're only going to get a couple of records out of each one of them.
Bro, no, yeah, but each album, each J album I'm naming, bro, he got like 4 or 5 bops on there, easy.
2.
No,
2, maybe 3.
No, bro.
That's gonna resonate in the verses. I'm not saying some songs you might just like personally. Out the rest of the album, the master ain't gonna be singing the song, the words to the song.
Nah, man, I'm not. I'm still taking Jay. Jay is going to wash 50 in the verses.
I don't think they're gonna wash him.
Bro, he is, bro.
And then 50 can go to his soundtracks, Window Shopper and shit like that.
I'm about to say that nigga, he could bring up Power. He could bring up the song from Pot.
That's a bop too. Then I Get Money and all that shit.
I'm just coming from the
His shit he got with the game, How We Do.
Okay, I mean, if
he can go around. He can move around the place too. He can move around the place.
I mean, if we're gonna do that, I could go into the Empire State Building with Alicia Keys, New York, and you know that still rang off in the club,
and everybody gonna go to sleep.
No, they're not.
Everybody
bro.
gonna sleep.
And then if you really want to go into like when she brought up Power, bro, I could bring up Drunken Love with Beyonce. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Bro, it's not even gonna be a knockout, bro. It's gonna be an automatic TKO, bro. He's getting 50 Cent up out of there, bro.
I think we might have to do a mock-up.
Okay, no, yeah, we can do that.
We can do a mock-up now.
Yeah, no, yeah, we can do that.
Or we might have to go live on YouTube and do a mock-up.
Okay, no, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
I'm gonna show this nigga something. I'm gonna show this nigga something.
No, I'm watching him.
I can't wait to see.
I'm gonna learn this nigga something.
I'm watching him.
He gonna learn something.
I'm watching him. Jay is going to watch him. Like easy, like hands.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna get sticky in the 4th or 5th round. It's gonna get sticky, but he gonna get to rub in his pockets like, oh fuck.
Man, it's not, bro. Look. People know I am the king of when it comes to this verses. Like I was on a show, did a shout out to the Beat Network, nigga. I watched this dude not once but twice and took both of their belts. And went off into the sunset. He's still begging for another rematch. Yeah, my boy Duval.
Who's the artist?
Bro, so one we did all of 2005. I watched him in that.
What artist? Oh, we did years?
No, yeah, did 2005, and this is where
Yo 2005
versus 2005.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this is where he really fucked up at. After when he did that, so he was like, all right, he was like, we'll do one better because he was from the East. We did a fucking East Coast versus West Coast. Bro, it was over by like the 5th round, bro.
That ain't fair.
Bro, it was over by the 5th round.
That ain't fair, bro.
And what was the crazy part?
He had to lean on like 2 or 3 artists.
And what was the crazy part when I did the whole West Coast thing? I ain't even really dig deep into the OG bag, bro. I was hitting them with the Dom Kennedy, the YG, the Nipsey Hussle. I was hitting this nigga, man.
He didn't know what to do then. You gotta understand how to get into the certain bags, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand when to play Ghostface and shit.
Oh,
like that. You gotta understand
my
what
God.
you gotta get into when you going against the West like that. Cause when you're with the East, you gotta understand what you gotta lean on what they're great for.
Right.
It's that grime, that grit with the lyricism. So he had an edge on your ass. I kinda wanna watch that shit now.
Bro,
Yeah.
That nigga pissed me off right now.
I'm about to say, I think I might have to take his place real quick. What?
No, I'll send it
But
to
you
y'all.
said it was only for the year, what?
Yeah,
it was
2005?
Yeah,
it was
2000.
East versus West in a certain year?
So
that's
Oh.
where so East Coast versus West Coast. It didn't matter what year. You could choose. You could choose. So like for me, so for me, I started off early, and this was when we did this. This was before the Kendrick beat. So my first song I started with Nipsey. Last time that I checked, the votes went up. Second track, YG with Nipsey. Bitch, you broke. I got fed up. Don't talk to me.
Like that.
Get your bread up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dom Kennedy, My Type of Party. Bro, fucking Kendrick Lamar with Pyrus and Crips. Oh, bro, I was hitting, bro. I was throwing haymakers,
all he had to do was pick moments when West was dead.
Bro, haymakers, bro. And then when it got to the 5th round, he threw Biggie Juicy. So he threw Biggie Juicy. He got the vote. I was like, all right, he went there.
Don't tell me play
no. And then right after that, I stood up. I'm all like, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. It was over. It was over. And then right after that, I doubled back with Pac again with To America's Most Wanted.
He could have played Pac when Pac was on the East. He didn't play no Pac when Pac was on the East.
He didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, so I was hitting, and then right after that.
You had lunch.
And then right after that, closed it out with E40, tell me when to go. Too short, shake that monkey. That's why, when I be telling niggas, and I be, look, I'm gonna look in the camera when I say this. Y'all don't want to go versus with me. I would eat you alive. Like, by the 5th round, it's over by the 5th round.
And what's crazy is your ass at the West, but you stayed in California with the West.
Yes, I stayed all the way in California.
And with the East, you can move around a little bit.
But here's the thing, though. Even with the California, I went up and down. I was going Southern California, Northern California, Bay Area.
He could have went to Virginia, played the Clips.
Bro, he could have went to Philly. He could have went to Philly. He could have went, bro. He could have went all there.
What was he doing?
Yeah, Duval, you my dog. I love you, though. But, bro, I smacked you in both of those verses.
Yeah, we gotta get you some
Shout
more.
out to the ball.
Yeah, no, man, no. But man, like,
Shout out to you though.
no, man, this was fun. I had fun with both of y'all, man. This was
a good one.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Yes, thank you
man.
for having me.
Oh yes, thank you for coming out. You know what I'm saying?
My people told me to lean back on you this episode, so I'll let you breathe today. I started feeling like I was bullying you.
No,
I was playing bully ball last episode.
nah, man, I love it. I love it though. But man, I'm hoping this experience for you being on the West Coast is great. Hopefully you come back and just make it official.
I know everybody's telling me.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just, So let everybody know where they can find your social media, your handles at, man. Let them know.
Yeah, so you guys can add me on Instagram at Kuai, KUAI_baddest Hawaiian, or on TikTok at Kuai_Hawaiian. So yes, add me guys, follow me. I'm back and forth between the East and the West, so.
No, yeah, and y'all already know us, man. You can find us on TikTok, Lace Roms, IG, Lace Roms _media. Podbay, Podbean, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, you name it, we own it. You name it, we own it. All over it, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all still running them numbers up. We are really almost close at the 5K on YouTube. Man, we appreciate that, man. And also, too, y'all been running the numbers up on the Lace Rounds on IG, because I know. And shout out to my homegirl on TikTok, V-Bars, because when I reposted what she said about J. Cole, all y'all was in y'all feelings. Y'all still in y'all feelings. Still in their feelings about J. Cole, and she just really kept it real. She said that nigga is a poser. And you know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not. You can't stick your chest out, and then when it's time to play, I don't want to play no more. Nah, look, I'm like what Drake said. And this is what I respect about Drake on Families Matter. Nigga said Cole loses sleep, but it ain't me. I can respect that. I can respect that. Cole loses sleep, but it ain't me. So he went all the way through. Despite how y'all feel about Drake, I give him that respect. He followed all the way through like a man. But yeah, stop letting Kendrick live rent free in your head too, nigga.
Yeah, Cole thought he was gonna let Drake down that hill by himself. Nigga made his own deal.
Right, exactly.
Damn.
Exactly.
That nigga them dying first.
Well, until then, man, this your boy Skeeter Steve.
We out.
Lace Rounds. Peace.